Let's now bring in KASSIM AFEGBUA, who is a political analyst as well as Arise's own director of news, SUMNER, SAMBO. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight on the program. And of course, let me start with you, KASSIM. This particular scenario in the PDP, where we're actually getting two people actually claim the chairmanship seat at that part, does this come to you as a surprise? And I want to get your reaction concerning what happened today.
Well, thank you very much. The claim that two persons are appearing as national chairman also goes to confirm that human beings, being what we are, we always want to exploit certain situations. How do I mean? You see, the man who the deputy national chairman South has not been attending NWC meetings in the last 1.5 years. He has not. He has been having health challenges, serious one. So for them to go and bundle him today, to come and show face, and he alone sitting down to give a fatwa that he has postponed NWC meeting till further notice, only goes to suggest that he is appropriating the party to be his personal property. That's an insult on the party. You see, we need to wake up to our responsibilities as leaders so that the younger ones can also copy something good from us. Akinwumi has never attended meetings in the last 1.5 years of the PDP NWC. So he cannot just come and be saying that, oh, he's postponing indefinitely. When you have a scenario such as we have on hand, the court vacating the seat of the national chairman, the party cannot exist in vacuum. And we cannot have a man who was literally being aided to work on that video, coming to sit down
to aided to work. Of course, we all saw that video there. But the constitution is clear as to if there is a vacuum in the seat of the chairman, what is supposed to happen. Somehow, let me come to you right now.
Let me just quickly respond to that. The national secretary called a meeting. That is constitutionally valid. And 8 members attended. Don't forget that out of the 19, 8 members attended, and some other persons have resigned before. Members of NWC have resigned before. Yes. So now, if he called a meeting, that means the meeting was valid. If did Akinwumi call a meeting? Did he attend any meeting? Can he just issue a statement when you have already issued, when the secretary has issued a notice of meeting for today, in line with the constitution of the party? It's just that those who are pro secondus are the ones trying to bring him to come and show face that, oh, he's okay. A man who has not been participating in party meetings for the past 1.5 years cannot just suddenly.
Well, you said 1.5 years, but we heard the other man there, he did say 10 months.
Is 10 months not enough?
So now, let me come to you right now. I want us to not, put our emotions in this. Let's situate this within the constitution of the party, where it says, in the absence of the chairman, the deputy chairman from the same zone should take over.
Very clear, Section 45, actually, subsection 2, clears that in the PDP's constitution as amended in the 2017 National Convention. But there's an update to this story, and the update is that Yemi Akinwumi actually later came to the National Secretariat of the PDP from Lagos. He flew down to Abuja here, and there was a meeting where he had a meeting with the PDP staff at the Secretariat there, and then the National Secretary himself, Senator Sori, was there, where he eventually said yes, that it was because Akinwumi was not there earlier on. That was why Senator Nazif Suleiman had to take charge, because there can't be any vacuum. But since Akinwumi has shown himself physically, then it means that there's no challenge as to the crisis in the PDP, and that they will await the decision of the court on whatever will happen to secondus. In all of this, the constitution is very clear. In the absence of the national chairman, whether the national chairman is removed or he resigns, the deputy national chairman who comes from his own zone, in this case, the deputy national chairman South, is the rightful claimant to that position. And we have seen Akinwumi being flown to Abuja. Whether he's now physically sound to continue with the meetings as he has raised is also another challenge. But what happened was even clear. If you look at it from the angle of Senator Nazif too, he was acting based on the fact that they had not cited Akinwumi for a long period of time. But if Akinwumi has suddenly shown up and he came to the secretariat and the secretary of the party presented him, and the secretary of the party says that the party staff should support him, then it looks like there's no vacuum at the moment, except if Akinwumi is unable to discharge the functions of that office. As the acting national chairman.
KASSIM, coming back to you, we're still on the same issue, but I want us to actually remove emotions and look at the constitution, the way it's enshrined there. Domiciled in the South, that's the office of the chairman. For the fact that we're seeing a Senator Nazif Suleiman, who is from the North now, actually claim the chairmanship position, how does that help the balance in the PDP?
You see, the position, the meeting that was held, NWC, was a meeting that was fixed for today, earlier before now. And you don't expect that meeting to be called off because Akinwumi was going to attend. Now, having held the meeting, because Akinwumi was not around, the deputy chairman North, who is Senator Nazif, had to preside. And in presiding, decisions have been taken and records have been documented by the National Secretary as allowed by the Constitution. After the NWC meeting, Akinwumi surfaced from somewhere and said that he has postponed NWC meeting till further notice.
But why does that come to you as a surprise? Let's not forget there was that court order yesterday out of Port Harcourt that actually, asked Secondus to step aside as the chairman of the PDP. So you're acting as if, Akinwumi appearing today came to you as a surprise.
It is.
Why is that so?
It is more than a surprise. And let me just state it categorically that an Akinwumi cannot detain us in PDP. He can't detain us. You see, we need to move forward. We need to play our role as opposition. And a man who has not attended more than 10 meetings of NWC cannot suddenly appear. When a meeting has been concluded, decisions have been reached, and an emergency NEC meeting has been fixed for Friday. Then now you are saying you are postponing NWC till further notice. You want us to be detained the way you are being detained? No, we will not accept that. You are going to see more drama in the days ahead.
And of course, as we go closer, draw closer to 2023. But before we wrap up this conversation, Sumner, is this the end of Uche Secondus?
No, this is not. It's a court process, and party members will have to wait and allow the court process to be exhausted. This is just a simple suspension of the party's chairman. So it may go south or north at the end of the day, but just like the judge has said, he should stop parading himself as national chairman right now, but that does not mean that he has been removed as national chairman. He's still there pending the determination of that. But the sad thing also is that he wasn't given an opportunity to have a say, or his lawyers have a say on his behalf. So it was an interlocutory, an emergency judgment just to ensure that that case is heard. We hope that he'll be availed the opportunity for fair hearing so that he will discharge himself.
No, but the order is legal.
Gentlemen,
the order is legal.
These are conversations that are unending, especially as we look forward to the convention.
The order is legal.
And the court. KASSIM AFEGBUA and of course SUMNER, SAMBO, Arise News Editor. I would have to say thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me tonight on the program.